Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining my New Year, New You class. I'm really excited to share this information with you. I will open up the video line and just talk line, and there's chat throughout the whole class, but if you want to talk to me afterwards, I will stop the recording and open up the line. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. Okay, need to go back a few slides. Here's the disclaimer for Synduit. This is a presentation created by Synduit, and this is just their disclaimer. But New Year, New You. And I'm going to stop the video in case anybody else joins, and I will turn that back on at the end of the class. So thank you for joining me. I'm really excited to share this information with you. It's a lot of fun, and it's a hard time of year because, you know, we've got all these great intentions, and here we are halfway through the month going, oh my gosh, I'm not getting anything accomplished. So I want to welcome you to my class. My name is Colette Chambers. I live in Heber City, Utah. I love to write. I am a mother of 3, and I am a full-time caregiver to my mother and my husband. And in case we haven't met, I absolutely love supporting people who are motivated to improve their health. And I love educating people on essential oils and lifestyle changes, and just helping other people out. It's just in my blood. So there is a little bit about me. I also love to play, and I love to be with my children. That is my favorite thing to do, and we love to go skiing and horseback riding, and we're very grateful for everything that we've been through. So I'm just so grateful to be here sharing with you today. So I hope we do get a chance to meet sometime in the future. So what will make this year the most epic yet? Okay, what is going to make 2018 different for you? I want to first begin by acknowledging you and desire to make it this year your most epic year. A lot of people have given up by this time of the year already because they're too tired of everything, or they're not accomplishing their goals, and they're not getting their expected outcome. And what people don't understand is it takes some time to get your expected outcome. So you have to remember, what outcome do you want, and how are you going to react to get to that outcome? And it's hard because we live in such a society of instant gratification. We want it now. Well, it took a long time to get where you're at right now, and to change and transform and to succeed at your goals this year. What are you going to do to change that? There's a great book called The Big Leap, and it's about your upper limits, and it's about when you get to where you want to be and then you fall back into the same old routine. Why do we do that? And that's a great book that explains why we do that. So if I were to say that you deserve to experience everything that life has to offer, and what if I were to inform you that there is an untapped potential inside that will enable you to accomplish all of your goals and your dreams? I'm not trying to hype you up or to motivate you without any real outcome, but instead, I'm only sharing what I know to be true. And the reason I am certain of this is because if you're not currently experiencing your ideal life, then I know for a fact that there is more for you to experience and achieve, as long as you never give up on your vision. Okay, it is absolutely up to you. Saying something and taking action are 2 different things. So quit saying you don't deserve it, or I can't accomplish that. You can. If you are truly committed to making this year your most epic yet, and if you're even more motivated by transforming your life so that it becomes more than you could have ever imagined, then get ready for an experience that will be your catalyst for change. Are you ready? Here we go. I want you all to just take a minute and dance with me. Get up and dance. Before we dig into a plan and make this year the most epic, I want to ask one favor. Want to know if you'll dance with me. Far too many people will raise their hand and express an interest in a specific training, learning material, and then doing nothing with what they've gained. These people remain stuck in their lives. They become cynical due to lackluster results and make the choice to settle for mediocrity. I don't want you to fall into this category. If you're truly committed to making this year the most epic, please bust out your favorite dance move just for a few seconds so that you can prove to yourself that you're serious about making a change. And maybe this is a shimmy or a Carlton on the box step or anything your heart desires. Just get up and dance because this is your year. So I want you to take a minute and think about a dance song. And I want you to download it and put it on your phone. And every time you feel discouraged, I want you to play that song and get up and dance. Dance in your car, dance in the shower, dance while you're cleaning the house. My neighbor told me one time, just turn up your music loud and dance. When I was feeling not good, and it was the best medicine. When was the last time you danced? And will you dance with me this year? Because it's going to be your most epic year yet. One of my favorite songs is from Flashdance, What a Feeling. And it just makes me feel good inside and that I can accomplish anything. And I want that change and I'm going to make it happen. But it's really hard. We're all human. It's really hard to keep on track. It's really hard not to fall back into old habits. So have a song that reminds you that you are going to succeed this year with your goals and dreams. Okay? Now, how badly do you want it? How badly do you want to achieve your goals? So I want to get down to business. One of the most consistent stumbling blocks for people is when they're on a mission to make a change. It's losing sight of how badly they want to achieve it. It can be defined as losing weight, creating financial freedom, finding love, quitting their 9-to-5 job, traveling the world, spending more time with their children, etc. For the sake of our conversation, it is your goals. So trust me when I tell you that I can completely empathize with the difficulty around making sustainable change. It's not easy. It requires a level of fortitude and resilience that most people are simply unwilling to commit because they lose sight of it. So my question to you to ponder right now is, how badly do you want it? How badly do you want it? I find something that works great for me is affirmations. I'm huge on affirmations. And my mom used to have sticky notes all over the house when I was growing up. I'm like, oh my God, she's crazy. I'm never going to have sticky notes. But guess what? I do. And I have audio affirmations that I listen to every day because I want to stay focused and I want it. I want my goals. I want to achieve it. And by doing this class is, preparing for this and learning the script and learning all this information has been awesome. And so I'm so excited to share that with you. What will your life look like when you achieve it? What is the outcome going to look like? What will you be able to do that you are unable to do now? How will it feel? How will you feel when you achieve this, when you achieve it? How will you feel? Good, right? Think about that for a minute. Okay, achieving it is not for the faint of heart, but it is for you. And you are the one on this journey. And I want you to know that you truly have my support. And I want you to know that you deserve it. A lot of times we think we don't deserve it. You deserve it. So let's begin. What I'm about to share with you is one of my most favorite topics. It's also the most difficult because it's packed with enormous amount of information that requires a momentous amount of action. So what I want you to realize is that you do not need to do everything. I share in order to succeed, but I rather find the strategies that work for you and then focus on all your efforts in this area. The key is that you achieve your desired outcome. So whether follow some of my ideas verbatim, you adapt these strategies to make them your own, or you create your own path for success. I just want you to begin living your ideal life because you deserve it. My final thought before we dig into the 16 strategies I know to make this your most epic year yet is the following. You can start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading. I can't talk this morning. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. And a lot of us find that, and sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it. So I'm sure you've tried many things in the past, and some of them worked and others led to disappointment. Regardless which path you took that brought you to this very moment, I ask that you are open to writing a new chapter that starts today, begins with a completely open mind. Okay? No negativity allowed, no self-sabotage allowed. So when we're children, we would dream about what we wanted without any limitations. We would experience everything life had to offer without fear. Let's be children together again so that you can go through full throttle into this year and the goals of making it the most epic year of your life. So are you ready to begin? Are you ready? Woo! Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, so you want to have a why. Start with why. It's really important whenever you're about to make a change to dig into the emotion of what's motivating you in the first place. Why is this change vital? Your why is what will keep you going whenever everything inside says to quit. Your why is the reason you will get out of bed in the morning. Your why is what will guarantee that your goal becomes real to you and that you never lose sight of it. Your why is your story. So if your goal is to lose weight this year, your why might be something to do with experiencing life as an overweight child and how you were made fun of. Or if your goal is to create financial freedom this year, your why might be something to do with growing up in poverty. Or if your goal is to quit your 9-to-5 job, your why might be because you missed precious milestones in your children's life because you were at work. I'm sharing these examples with you to initiate your thought process. So now it is up to you. Why is your goal insanely important to you? You know, is it your children? Wanting to keep up with your children, to enjoy doing the same things your children do? We all deserve that, to be a kid again, to feel that freedom, even if it's just for a moment. So once you get your story, write it down, record it, video it, draw a picture, do something that you never forget your ultimate motivation to transform. Write down your why with a dry erase marker on your mirror in the morning. What is going to keep you motivated? And remember that you deserve it. So building a committed and like-minded force. No one's ever accomplished anything without outcome, without any support. You need support. One of the greatest benefits of being a part of doTERRA is that I'm on a team with people from around the world who are committed to experience more out of life. I'm on a team that we empower each other. We inspire one another. It is a wonderful group of women. I love it. I love my accountability partner. I love my harmony partner who brings me harmony whenever I need some harmony. I love my inspirational partner who inspires me to not give up and to remember my why. So everyone wants to give back, right? Everyone wants to create freedom. Everyone wants to leave a legacy, and everyone wants to thrive with their health. I consider my doTERRA team a competitive advantage over anyone who is trying to accomplish a goal on their own. Because when I have a bad day or become distracted, there's always someone to help me get back on track. My doTERRA team is amazing and supportive, and they're always there. They haven't left through all my tragedy. I have lost friends. I wouldn't say lost, they just didn't know what to say or what to do, but they're gone, and it's heartbreaking. And I love that all my doTERRA family is still there, non-judgmental. They're like a family, like a life force. They're there when I need them. So you need this level of committed support if you make this year the most epic year yet. You cannot do it alone. It's too much pressure. But the personal development through doTERRA in the last 9 years I've been involved, I am so not the person I used to be. And I love myself now. And I've worked hard and I've come a long way. But I can tell you, I didn't do it alone. I had so much support. You are welcome to join my team. If you're not currently a part of doTERRA, you're welcome to join our team. Another option is you can do, in addition to joining my team, is to think of someone who will hold you accountable. So find an accountability partner. And this shouldn't just be anyone. This person should embody values that you hold near and dear to your heart, such as follow through, success mindset, healthy, driven, accessible, loyal, goal-oriented, etc. Once you build a list of characteristics that are non-negotiable, begin to access your current network for people who meet the requirements, then introduce the possibility of setting an unaccountability system. So if you're not part of doTERRA and you don't want to be, you could start your own group, your own like-minded force, okay? Share your why with these people, share your desired outcomes, and commit to meeting on the phone or in person for 10 minutes each week for a status check. I can't tell you how many people have asked me to be their accountability partner that don't show up. And it makes me sad because I know that they're not focusing on themselves anymore. They're slipping back into their old routines. And, you know, as an accountability partner, I have mine that keep me on track, and I'm so grateful for them. And I've also been the one that hasn't called. I've also been the one that has slipped back into old habits, and I really want to change. And even though those old habits aren't comfortable, there's some kind of comfort there. I don't know why we go back to them. I guess we're used to it. So just make sure that you find people that really are committed to helping you with your outcome. And it will prove to be an enormous value on your journey to transform. I promise you that. And if you're a very private person, I am too. You could start with 1 or 2 people and pick somebody that you know, don't pick somebody who has no goals themselves, who is depressed. Pick somebody who will hold you accountable. So on the top of your head, how many people come to mind right now that would be perfect for your accountability network? Whether that be in doTERRA or not. I just want you to take a minute and write those people down. And I want you to call them today. Or by Monday if you need to think about it over the weekend. Define your ideal outcome. I just mentioned, you know, focus on your outcome. How you react is going to determine your outcome. Here's your goal. Here's your it. Here's your why. Here's how you're going to react, how you're going to change, how you're going to transform to get to your outcome. So what is your outcome? A lot of people have big visions for their life, but they don't spend time defining their ideal outcome for their goal that they have set. You know, make different vision boards. Instead of one just big vision board, you can be like, this is my business vision board, this is my personal vision board, this is my vacation vision board, or my travel vision board. So you can make different vision boards so it's not all in one thing, and then or on one piece of paper so you can focus on different things. So you can make a vision board. Just here are my goals, a goal vision board. So if your goal is to make this the most epic year, it's extremely important that you clearly define your outcome. So for example, if weight loss is your goal, how much weight and when do you want to lose it by? That's number one. Number two, what will you be able to do once you lose weight? What will you be able to do when you lose weight that you can't do now? And how will you sustain this change? And then number four is, how will you know when you've achieved this goal? So there should be at least 5 to 7 questions that you answer prior to committing to any goal, because your outcome is what you are striving to achieve. So this journey is special and exciting, and this is where you will grow and become more resilient. But we are working toward a destination together, and I want to make sure that you know exactly where you are traveling. Who is courageous enough to post their ideal comments? If you want to send me your comments and you're okay with me sharing, then let me know. If not, you can post your ideal outcome on your Facebook page. That's really making a commitment to yourself right there. And that's hard. That's really hard. But sometimes when we talk about what we want to achieve and put it out there, then you're going to make it happen, because you just told all those people you're going to make it happen. Okay, create an anchor. Remind yourself of success. We're all human, and we all get distracted and discouraged and frustrated, and our outcome to our journey to make this the most epic year yet, we need to reconnect with our why. So it's important to have your why around your house. And it's important that you take actions to go toward your why, not go headed to a screeching halt. So what you need is an anchor, something that will catch you and remind you of the magnitude of sheer importance of accomplishing your desired outcome. Earlier, I asked you to dance with me. And then, how badly do you want it? The goal of initiating the creation of your anchor, but now it is something you need to establish for yourself. Some people like to create their own visual representation of their goals and post it throughout their home, office, car, etc., so that it's always in front of their face. Others like to be more discreet and make it a part of their daily mantra or prayer. Others like to wear a bracelet, listen to a song, read a specific quote, etc. I use a little bit of all of that. So whatever works for you. And whatever reminds you of your why, and reminds you that you want to accomplish your desired outcome. It's really important. If you don't have reminders, then you're going to forget and you're going to slip right back into the old you. So I would love to learn what your anchor is. If you want to share that with me in the comments, you're welcome to. If not, we're going to just move on. Okay, this is an important one too. Your environment really, really matters. So it's an overlooked area that tend to hold people back from actualizing their goals is your environment, okay? For example, if your goal is to lose weight and your environment is filled with junk food, the chance of success is minimal at best. It's really hard. I have 3 kids and they're growing and they want this and they want that. And I'm like, nope, here's some fruit and vegetables. Try to do my best to keep them healthy, but also let them have junk food every now and again. But I don't want that to be a habit. So we keep our house pretty free of toxic food. Are there times where we do have toxic food? Absolutely. So, but when I'm trying to lose weight, I have healthy food in the house. I try to have healthy food in the house all the time. And sometimes I feel like I'm always trying to lose weight because I go up and down and up and down. And so, weight is an issue for a lot of people. Organization, I want to clean out my house and get organized, and that is a huge task. So there's one of my goals for this year. And my desired outcome is I want the junk gone, the stuff I don't use. Of a lot of, I want a nice, clean home. And it's been a difficult challenge for me moving my mother in with all of her stuff. And then we have my husband, did a lot of remodels. We have a lot of that stuff. And now neither one of them remember. And I don't know what to do with all this stuff. So it's been hard for me, but this year I'm ready. And that is one of my goals. So, just a little bit every day on that one. So leave personal development book on your kitchen table. Fill your refrigerator with healthy food choices. Unplug the television in your living room so that you can give your children undivided attention. That is huge. And we got in a bad habit where we were watching TV every night, and I just said, you know what, the TV's going off at 7. So I'm compromising, and we've had the best evening since I've done that. Bring your lunch to work every day. Eat something healthy. Diffuse doTERRA essential oils daily. That is a huge plus. And we have diffusers in all our rooms. Put the Motivate in. Keep you motivated. Put a journal next to your bed. Accomplishing your goals is not an easy feat. So make your environment a place that will increase the likelihood of success. What is the first action you're going to make your environment work for you? So if it's like you want to increase your financial situation, start selling things you no longer use and clean out your house and get ready for the new stuff. Or no stuff, just declutter. Decluttering your home will declutter your life. And I've been on this process to clean out my home for a while, and I slip and I fall and don't do it. And then I get back on track, and it feels really good. So remember at the beginning of the presentation, how do you want to feel? So I focus on how is it going to make me feel once that is done. It's going to make me feel really good. Even though I do just a little bit every day, it makes me feel good. Okay, publicize your comment is the next one. So like I said, post it on Facebook. That'll really your commitment. Publicize your commitment. So write down your goals and then put it out there. What are you going to achieve this year? It's overwhelming. It's fearful. It's makes you face it because you're sharing your goals means that you've got to accomplish them. You don't want to fall short. You want to show people that you can do it. You want to show yourself you can do it. So this really works when you publicize your committed and your commitment to yourself. And if it doesn't, it's okay, but it will. It will work. I promise you it will work. So whatever works, right? Go on social media, call your friend, record a video, post on YouTube, compose a mass email, but let the world know that you will achieve on your question to making this your most epic year. You're going to achieve this goal. I know this will make you squirm, but all growth occurs outside of your comfort zone. And I posted my goals. I did a Facebook class earlier this week on the same topic, and I invited everybody to post theirs there in the group, and I think I was the only one. This is really hard to do. So if you want to do it in a private group that you belong to on Facebook, so it's not so many people, but really doing it to everyone is really going to make it happen. Okay? You got to get out of your comfort zone. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Be smart. So many studies have been conducted comparing differences between those who accomplish their desired outcome and those who fall short. One of the most widely known and effective ways is to set goals by using the acronym SMART. So SMART, the acronyms is specific. This means your goals include system for achievement. You have specific actions that can be carried out that work toward your larger goal. Measurable. This means that the changes you see once the goal is reached are noticeable. You will feel different in the best way possible. Attainable. The A stands for attainable. This means that the goal is both realistic and tangible. I can do this. There are benefits to aiming high, but you don't want to aim so high that you become disappointed and discouraged from making any changes at all if you can't reach the goal you set. And if you fall short, you can always set the goal again. R stands for relevant or rewarding. This means there is a real need for your goal. You have been unsatisfied with a certain area of your life for some time and have strong motivation for change. And the T is trackable. This is similar to measurable, but means that you can access your progress throughout the process. You are sticking to a schedule. Are you losing weight gradually? Are you getting along better with your loved ones, etc.? And if getting along with your loved ones is one of your goals, I do this with my kids when I can tell that they're frustrated with me. And I say to them, how do you rate me on a scale from 1 to 10? And they'll usually be like an 8 or a 9. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing pretty good. What can I do to make that be a 10? What can I do for you? What can mommy do so that I'm a 10? And usually they'll want to spend more time with me. That's where I fall short with my children. But just be smart and don't be afraid to ask. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't wait for the stars to align. The best time to start the process of a goal accomplishment was yesterday, and the second best time is right now. Many people spend more time thinking about their goals versus taking action that make desired outcomes real. Tony Robbins says it best. The path to success is to take massive and determined action. You have to take action. I had a business leader who was like, well, I place my order every month. I am building a business. And I was like, you're not taking any action to building a business. And I felt really bad. Like, was it something I did as a leader to make her feel this way? But it takes a lot of work, and you have to actually do things to build something. Anything, to create anything in your life, you have to take action. And there's no better time than today. So a daily action is perfect. Take one little action toward achieving your desired outcome every day. You're not going to do it overnight. We, again, love instant gratification and we want it now. Well, it seems like I just put on these 20 pounds. Why can't they just disappear? Well, it doesn't work that way. So you have to do daily steps. Another great book I would like to recommend is The Slight Edge. And he talks about the little things that you do every day, again, determines your outcome. Is your slight edge going to go up in life, or is it going to go down? Okay? So these steps don't need to be perfect. They might mean that you stumble your way through, but step by step and moving in the direction of your most epic year yet. Remember, your desired outcome is to have the most epic year. Consistency always wins. So your daily execution plan might be the same thing every day, and as long as you continue to follow through, you will get your desired outcome. Epic year, and trust me, it'll be so worth it. What is one immediate action step you will take? I want you to write that down. Okay, what is one step you're going to take? Track it and celebrate it. Go get yourself a bottle of champagne and put it in your refrigerator. So when you do succeed your goals and you have done your most epic year, have some champagne and celebrate. Most people start out with the year strong, begin to see the progress, forget to track how far they've traveled. Track it. There's tons of apps out there that can help you track your goals, or just write down today and then, write on your calendar and your computer. And then so you have something to go back and look at and see how far you've come. I mean, it's amazing what you can accomplish. So don't have any self-doubt and keep going. Don't give up. So if you don't track, then you forget what you've accomplished. You're not seeing what you've accomplished. So track it. I challenge you to track your daily progress. Get a journal. This means if your goal is to lose weight, track everything you did that day that will contribute to your goal. Get an app of affirmations. Think thin, think thin. This means think your way thin. If your goal is to make more money, track everything you did that day that will contribute to this goal. Pay attention to what you're spending. Check your account every single day. What are you spending your money on? And, I had a boss once that told me SOS, spend or save. Do I really need this? Should I spend money on this or should I save it? So that's a good thing to remember when you're spending meaningless money, when you're trying to get out of a financial mess, and save money and put it aside. And if it's still there at the end of the month, then maybe you can go get that thing you wanted. But unless you need it, and that's your goal, then really write down what you're buying, what you're spending, so you are aware. I mean, if you're just using your debit card, you're not keeping track. A lot of people are really good at keeping track, but there's a lot of people who aren't. Your results matters with your goal. So, even if it's to spend more time with your kids, track everything you did that day with your kids. That will contribute to your goal. Results matter 100%. They do. But your actions are equally as important. So track, and then celebrate. Strive for habits, not goals. You know that you hit your tipping point when all of a sudden your goals change into daily habits. This is when literally nothing can stop you, because you've officially forgotten what it means to live a mediocre life, as you have gravitated to a place of pure vitality and success. Establishing habits takes time, but this should be a part of your goal. The habit of eating healthy, the habit of exercising regularly, the habit of spending time with your kids, the habit of making money, the habit of reading books, the habit of socializing with quality people. The best part about habits are that they become 100% enjoyable, right? Isn't that the outcome we're striving for? To have an epic year, to enjoy life. Excuse me. If you hate broccoli or running on the treadmill, you will yearn for both of these activities once being healthy becomes a habit. Find something you like to do. If it's exercise that your goal is, I love to swim. I have complete enjoyable swimming. I love to swim and I love to hike. So find something that is enjoyable. And if it's not at first, it will become enjoyable. So it might sound crazy right now, but I do promise you, with your experience, once you reach the point of turning your goal into a habit. I used to dread getting up and going swimming, and now I love it. So think about what habits you're going to be excited for. Something is better than nothing, but 100% is easier than 90%. So I believe in action over perfection, but I also have seen that 100% is easier than 90%. So I'll give you a super basic example of that. It's easier to eat healthy 100% of the time than 90% of the time. It's easier to exercise every day than 3 days a week. It's easier to play with your kids each night than only 2 nights each week. When it comes to scheduling, creating habits, and following through, predictability is key. You need a predictable schedule. You need a predictable routine. You need to take a predictable action every day. Yes, you can take a day off here and there if you truly desire, but this often turns into a week and a month and the goal that never materializes, which is why I know it is intense, but 100% is easier than 90%. But if you do fall off track, just get started again. Don't beat yourself up. Don't punish yourself. Don't give up. The people that know who have achieved the highest levels of success nearly always had their breakthrough after a breakdown. So I believe in you. I cannot wait to see what you create for yourself this year. And if you need me to be an accountability partner and you don't even want to talk to me, you can email me. But I would love to talk to you and help you. So, and again, don't throw away plan B. There's a strategy is going to be counterintuitive, but I must share it. And I'm going to begin with a quote from actor, rapper, comedian, entrepreneur, Will Smith. There is no reason to have a plan B because it distracts us from plan A. So throw away plan B. That's funny because my plan B became my plan A. So I threw away plan A. It just depends on what's going on in your life, but don't have two plans, just have one. If you're setting an intention to make this year your most epic, which will then begin the process of creating an epic life fulfilled with vitality and success. This is your plan A. What could plan B even consist of? Mediocre life, a life filled with compromises, limitations. We don't need plan B. But don't give up on yourself. Don't give yourself permission to settle for anything less than you desire, because when you start to have the conversation with yourself, you will always be defeated. The easy way out might look easy, but it is filled with a lifetime of regret. I know having only one plan is scary, but it is also a way to guarantee your success because there is no alternate route, just one path to the most epic year yet. Pick A, passion, and pursue it relentlessly. Okay? One extremely obvious strategy is often overlooked in the importance of achieving your passion to your goal. So let me give you a few examples of this. If your goal is to exercise more and your passion is dancing, combine the two and start dancing as your means of exercise. If your goal is to spend more time with your children and your passion is playing basketball, combine the two and start playing basketball with your children. If your goal is to eat healthier and your passion is baking, then bake gluten-free cakes with organics ingredient and coconut sugar. I'm just giving you examples, but my point is that you do not need to give up things that you love in order to make this year the most epic yet. It is the exact opposite. You should only perform activities that bring you wild joy. What is your number one passion? Recognize the little voice inside you. Okay, what happens when your little voice of doubt creeps in your head and begins to try its best to sabotage your success? I want you to know that this is a guaranteed occurrence. Guaranteed. We are all human beings, and our self-limiting beliefs will eventually try to get in the way of our own success. But remember, you have an anchor that will get you back on track. You only have one plan. You've built a committed group of supporters, and you are a crystal clear on your outcome. So my recommendation when this little voice enters your mind is to laugh, ignore, and move on. Nothing can stop you at this point because your epic life is within reach, and any self-limiting beliefs are just chapters of your previous book, not only the ones you're authoring right now. I know it's not easy to ignore these sounds, and if you're faced with the little voice that begins to get loud to manage, just reach out to me for encouragement. Seriously, contact me. I've been down this road so many times. I still go down it every so often, and the best way to combat this little voice is by taking louder about it. And I'm sorry, I just got interrupted. Okay, where was I? So the best way to combat this little voice is by talking louder about a life filled with limited possibilities. Okay, so it's going to creep in. Just recognize it and move forward. Don't be afraid and do it anyway. Fear is tough. Fear is really, really something we all struggle with. Okay? But we don't need to be afraid. You're about to do something pretty big in your life. And being afraid is extremely normal, but you must continue onward. The true strength of an individual is when they face their fear. So here is an acronym for fear: false evidence appearing real. And keep on keeping on. Keep on going. You have the strength to do this. Your life matters way too much as you step into this new realm where anything is possible. It will leave you in an uncertain state because you have probably never been there before. Here, this is similar to my last piece of advice. Tap into your why, connect with your supporters, recite your ideal outcome, use your anchor, get rid of plan B, and keep on taking action. Even if it's a little bit every day. You want your slide edge to go up, not down. I cannot wait for you to be afraid because this is when I know you are growing. No one has ever changed their life in the safe harbor of the known. And know that you are safe. You really have nothing to be afraid of. All right, here's my final strategy. Use doTERRA essential oils. I love essential oils, and this is an absolute must on your quest to make this year most epic, is diffusing doTERRA. Diffusing essential oils not only makes my home smell nice, but also can provide other health benefits as well. Here are a few of my favorite recipes to make it an epic year. Okay, so I want you to write these down. Success mindset. I will blog about this and put these recipes on my blog. Just not sure when I'm going to be doing that. Hopefully by the beginning of next week. Okay, success mindset. 3 drops of Breathe, 2 drops of wild orange, and 3 drops of lime. Okay, that is your success mindset. All right, you're going to lead with power. Okay, lead with power. Ready? 2 drops of cinnamon bark, 2 drops of patchouli, 2 drops of rosemary, 6 drops of sandalwood, and 2 drops of ylang ylang. Okay, remember these are diffuser recipes. So that was 2 drops of cinnamon, 2 drops of patchouli, 2 drops of rosemary, 6 drops of sandalwood, and 2 drops of ylang ylang. All right, becoming epic. 2 drops of wild orange, 2 drops of balance, and 2 drops of cedarwood. Becoming epic. Again, that's 2 drops of wild orange, 2 drops of balance, and 2 drops of cedarwood. Building momentum. Okay, 2 drops of wintergreen, 2 drops of juniper berry, 2 drops of white fir or Siberian fir, 1 drop of cinnamon bark, and 2 drops of cypress. I love that blend. Okay, again, it's build momentum. 2 drops of wintergreen, 2 drops of juniper berry, 2 drops of white fir, 1 drop of cinnamon bark, and 2 drops of cypress. Okay, ready for the nothing can stop you blend? 2 drops of white fir, 1 drop of peppermint, 3 drops of rosemary, and 2 drops of lemon. So which one are you going to try first? Let me repeat that last one again. Nothing can stop you. 2 drops of white fir or Siberian fir, 1 drop of peppermint, 3 drops of rosemary, and 2 drops of lemon. I invite you to use those recipes. In the next few posts, I'm going to share why I choose doTERRA as my essential oil provider and the various ways to use the oils. Success mindset. I just gave this to you. 3 drops of Breathe, 2 drops of wild orange, and 3 drops of essential oil, lime. Love that one. Here's the lead with power, in case you missed that. I forgot that these slides were on here, you guys. I'm sorry. So lead with power, cinnamon, patchouli, rosemary, sandalwood. Become epic. I love balance. I love balance and wild orange together. I've not tried this one yet. So I am going to try this one soon. Build momentum. Lots of good oils there. There's no more white fir though, so Siberian fir to replace the white fir. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. So why doTERRA? Here we go. We're going to talk a little bit about doTERRA. Not all oils are created equally. One of the reasons why I choose doTERRA is because of the co-impact sourcing. doTERRA sources the oils from all over the world from their indigenous environment, where they are grown, harvested at the proper altitude, climate, seasons, and soil. You end up with a far superior product. This is where doTERRA's commitment to purity begins. The second reason is because that doTERRA's oils are certified pure therapeutic grade, CPTG. This is really important because every oil has zero fillers, synthetics, dyes, pesticides, or contaminants of any kind. They're just pure, unaltered oil. They're beyond organic because of the testing doTERRA does to create this standard as a promise of purity in each and every batch. Is third-party tested with gas chromatography and mass spectrometry tests, so you can be confident in not just their purity, but potency as well. Here is a video from Dr. Hill. Share my volume.
So when we talk about quality, it's not always about what testing you're doing. You have to look at the whole process and what that means collectively. And I believe that doTERRA does that better than anyone else.
doTERRA is the best company in the industry right now. I mean, they're the leaders. I mean, there's no one that's really coming close to doing what they're doing. I haven't seen anything like it in my 20 years of being in this industry, of a company going to the lengths that they go to secure the best oil in the world.
doTERRA's commitment to quality starts well before the plants are even distilled. Through our co-impact sourcing, the CPTG process starts then. And then it goes through a three-tier testing process that starts with outside labs and finishes off inside the company here, and then continues on after the bottles are sold.
We do several layers of testing, including GCMS, optical rotation, specific gravity, refractive index, chiral testing, carbon-14, probably more extensive than just about any lab out there.
I've been doing research with essential oils for about 15 years now. So I've worked with a lot of oils and a lot of tests. And the one thing that I've noticed consistently is that unless you're starting with an oil that has a consistent quality, you're not going to get good results.
You know, a lot of our oils are used in aromatherapy or topical use. So we want to make sure that we do not only make a product that's effective, but it's also going to be safe. And that's why we do a thorough analysis to look at the composition to make sure that it is safe. But at the same time, we also go ahead and do skin irritation testing, which is also called as the RIP testing or repeat insult patch testing, to make sure that when you apply it on topically, it's not irritating to your skin.
To a wellness advocate, we always keep them in mind, and we talk about it in our training. And what matters is that the details matter. You know, quality is in the details, and so because we're so passionate and so detailed, we're sure not to miss those things that are going to make the difference between just an okay product and a great product.
We stand behind our quality processes because we have the most in-depth and knowledgeable staff. We have set the standard for what the quality process should be. The testing knowledge that is gained as well as passed on each bottle is, you cannot measure.
One of the things that I've recognized about the quality of essential oils and the testing is that it's a dynamic environment. It's changing. And this is why it's so important that doTERRA leads the front, that doTERRA is developing and processing and coming up with new ways, new opportunities to prove out the quality of essential oils, and frankly, in a way that no other company is able to do. As we continue to grow, as we continue to expand throughout the world, I'm proud to say that doTERRA has made that commitment and will not waver or deviate from that.
Okay. Love Dr. Hill. Okay, there are 3 ways to use essential oils, so I want to share that with you real quick. Topically, when you apply the oils to your body, It needs support. They reach the bloodstream within 20 seconds, and then they're distributed throughout the body within 20 minutes. It's best to dilute the oils with fractionated coconut oil to avoid skin sensitivity, and always dilute for children and elderly. The bottoms of the feet or your hands are a great place to apply the oils. It's the most, your pores are the biggest in your hands and your feet, so it gets into your body the quickest. Feet are the safest because you don't want to put it on your hands and then touch your eyes. You can also, like my favorite place is on the back of the neck, behind your ears. Rub your hands together and rub the end of your nose or down the spine. So that is how you use them topically. Aromatically, put a drop in the palm of your hand. Rub your hands together. Cup your hands to your nose and inhale. This is fun to do with peppermint and wild orange are my favorite oils to that. And rub the back of your neck and then inhale. Diffusing is also a great way to get benefits from the oils. We have diffusers in all of our bedrooms and all of our rooms in our home, and they're always going. They can support respiratory function and enhance moods. Internally, you can take doTERRA is the only brand of oil I would trust to use internally. Please do not assume it is okay to use any brand of oil internally, as purity varies greatly. It's safe for consumption. The bottle will clearly be labeled if it is approved for internal use. Once you are assured of quality, you can add 1 drop to your water or tea or any of the citrus oils. For this helps drink my daily water recommendations of water. I love wild orange and peppermint in my water. I love this lemon sassy blend. I love the lemon. I love lime. So it's a lot easier to drink my water with the oils. So those are the 3 ways you use essential oils. I deeply believe in you and I want to support you. What an experience this has been today. I'm honored to have spent time with you as I introduce strategies that will propel your life forward and so that you can accomplish your goals, experience your full potential, and enjoy vitality and success. You deserve everything that you create in your life, and my hope and desire is that you recognize the greatness is yours as long as you do not give up. Never settle. Delete the word mediocre from your vocabulary. Expect that you will achieve your desired outcome. Recognize that I'm always here for you. You're not alone. It is my greatest pleasure connecting with people who are ready to make a change and who are also committed to seeing this come to fruition. My goal is to make this year the most special, successful, and epic year yet, and accomplishing this as a team will create even more joy. So now what? I know that you're probably ready to bust out of your seat with excitement, anticipation of your most epic year yet. I also know that you're probably interested in using doTERRA essential oils as a means to support your success when it comes to each goal you have set. So what now? How do I know which oil to use? How do I get started? Well, I want you to know that you're never alone on your essential oil journey. I will personally be here to guide you every step of the way with answers to your questions, resources, and introductions to other people who are on this journey with us. In addition, I have a really special email series that I send to all new oil users that lays a foundation of knowledge and awareness for incorporating essential oils into your life. I also will meet with you one-on-one or through a Zoom meeting to discuss all your membership benefits with doTERRA and help you set your goals. So there's a number of ways to get started using essential oils for yourself. So how do you become a wellness advocate? I remember the first time I was exposed to a class. I was so excited, but very overwhelmed. And I was assured I would have support and cherish this adventure. And because of doTERRA, my life has changed. And I'm confident you will have the same experience once you get started. It's an amazing journey. There are 3 ways to begin using doTERRA essential oils. You can purchase oils for full retail price. Or you can pay a $35 membership fee like Costco account, and then you can purchase all the oils at wholesale price with 25% off of retail. Totally awesome. You can purchase, the third way is to purchase an enrollment kit. With an enrollment kit, your membership fee of $35 is waived and your kit oils are below wholesale pricing. I highly recommend option 2 or 3 from 1, 2, and 3 based on your desires, and you can visit with me or with the person that invited you to this webinar to purchase your oils or to become a wholesale member with doTERRA. If you're ready to jump on board right now, and I'm the one who's introduced oils to you, my website is www.colettechambers.com. Go to the Login and Save tab and start your journey right away. I do recommend that you look at the enrollment kits in the best and easiest way. They're on the doTERRA website. But honestly, sometimes I can't find things that are on the doTERRA website, and it's quicker to just Google it, and it'll come up. 2017 and 2018 enrollment kits. So if you're not sure which option would be benefit to you and your family, send me a Facebook message or email me at Colette@ColetteChambers.com so that I can help you, guide you to the best decision for you and your family. Okay, here's another short video of what the membership entails. Okay, it's only a minute, so here we go.
doTERRA offers product through a yearly wholesale membership. For a low membership fee of $35, a wellness advocate will be able to purchase products at wholesale prices 25% below retail. A new wellness advocate can choose to enroll with just a $35 enrollment fee, or doTERRA offers several product kits as enrollment options. If you purchase an enrollment kit, not only will the membership fee be waived, but you will receive a substantial discount on doTERRA products. We have found that as new wellness advocates experience the purity and potency of doTERRA essential oils and essential oil wellness products, they naturally are inclined to share their experiences and the products with others. To help you on your journey, doTERRA has included in your enrollment packet 3 brochures: Living, Sharing, and Building doTERRA Naturally. Meet with the individual who invited you today to review enrollment options and choose the best fit for you.
Okay. That is about the membership. The best is coming. We are done, but this is really simply the beginning. I could go on and on about oils all day long simply because they have made such a difference in my life and my family and each person that I've shared with. So remember, you can get started by visiting ColetteChambers.com, or please get with the person that shared this with you. In addition, I want you to know that my offer stands. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about using oils for you and your family. And this is truly my ultimate passion. I love having the chance to share something that has made such a difference in my life. So you can feel free to message me on Facebook or email me at Colette@ColetteChambers.com. And thanks again for letting me share this experience with you. I'm honored and cannot wait to see what you accomplish this year. I just want to thank everyone for participating in my New Year, New You. You guys, you are all wonderful, and you are watching this webinar, and you're here today to start your essential oil journey. Since my life has changed so dramatically since using essential oils, I've made it my responsibility to share these powerful products with as many people as I can. This has become my why, and it's truly an honor to introduce the essential oils into your life. In addition, there are a few specials this month, so I would like to share that with you. I would like to share with you, like if you have not enrolled and you're ready to go, you can receive $100 in free oils. And the way that you can do that is you need to enroll within 3 days of this class. And today is January 19th. So you have until Monday. But I do a class every Monday and Friday through the end of February. That's what my schedule is. And through that time, if you want $100 in free oils, you enroll with today or in the next 3 days, and then with $100 or more, then you that does not include the membership fee. So $135, and next month do an order of $100, and you will receive $100 in free oils. And that is the New Year, New You special. All right, everybody, I just want to thank you so much for joining me today. I'm trying to, I really, really am just so grateful that you came and you watched this, and that you're ready to make a difference in your life, and that you're not alone and you can do it. So have a fantastic day, everyone. Sorry, my lighting's not great. Enjoy your day today. And if you need help with any of the information I shared with you, please reach out to me. Okay? Have a great weekend. And my next class is on Monday. And next Friday, next Facebook class is on Monday. And next Friday, we will be live. There's a new link, so make sure you register. And we're going to talk about why doTERRA as a business. So if you're interested in that, please join us. And the following week is why meditate, which I love to do. And I can't wait to share that class with you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.